here are some of my favorite coffee fragrances. First up, we've got Halloween Man X. This is a very popular coffee fragrance, and for good reason. The coffee, leather, and whiskey just are the main three players in this fragrance, and everything else in there just kind of blends to make it kind of like a sexy coffee fragrance, which is very nice. It's also like pretty inexpensive, which also makes this even more desirable, but overall, it's one of the better coffee fragrances out there. After that, we have Caramel Macchiato by Fragrance World. The entire coffee collection is honestly really good, but this is my favorite of them, with Irish coffee coming up like a very close second. But this one is exactly what it smells like, or sounds like. It's caramel with coffee. It's very sweet, very like gourmand. It's mouth-watering, and overall, it's just really pleasant. After that, we have Montale's Intense Cafe. This is very nice. It's like a very dark coffee, but with like a good amount of rose in there too. So like they kind of just play together very well. I don't know if you've ever had like those edible roses in your coffee, but that's exactly what this smells like. And because of that, it kind of gives like I think Curly Fragrance says it best. It gives a Casanova kind of feel, and it's just honestly really good. And to me, again, mouth-watering. After that, we have Lattafa's Khamrah Qahwa. This is everything you love about the original Khamrah, the praline, the sweet gourmand kind of feel. Just add some coffee in there. It's a little bit of a darker kind of fragrance overall too, like more of like a dark coffee that's like overall kind of penetrating that entire DNA. But overall, it's really nice, and again, I love coffee, so them adding coffee to that Khamrah DNA, perfect. And last, we have 8 Bob's Agneta. This is kind of a hidden gem. I don't really see a lot of people talking about it, but it is really good. It's more of like a woody, spicy kind of coffee fragrance. A lot going on there. It's very unique smelling, but overall, it's just kind of like a very masculine kind of coffee fragrance that so far, every time I've ever worn it, people just like love the smell and ask me what I'm wearing, and they have no idea what I'm talking about, obviously. But overall, it's a very masculine kind of coffee fragrance that it's one of my favorites in my collection. And as an honorable mention, we're going to throw in Cognac Cafe by Galerie Parfums. Honorable mention because it's been discontinued, unfortunately. This was discontinued a few years ago, but this one smells really good. It's like a very sweet, vanilla kind of coffee, and then some cognac put in there with adding more to like the sweetness, but also like a boozy aspect to it. Overall, like a really nice fragrance. If you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it because this is like a top tier coffee fragrance.